I've recently bred the 1,000th rhino on this project. I think my rhinos are in excellent condition. My intercalving gap is 28 months. I personally don't think you'll get much better than that anywhere in the world. My life's ambition is to breed 200 rhinos per year. I believe I've reached there. However, it is expensive to breed rhinos, and especially expensive to protect rhinos. But so far, even though I won the court case a year ago, finally, out of the Constitutional Court, the minister has very effectively blocked me from selling any rhino horn so far. That could well save my bacon. Unfortunately, because of the anti-poaching costs being far higher than I estimated, I have now run out of money. I have used up all of my wealth and my insurance policy. And around about July or August this year, I will hit day zero and I will simply not have the money to run this project. I will breed 200 rhinos this year, but I will lose about 60 to natural mortality. So I'll have a net of about 130, 140, maybe 145 if I'm lucky. So if I sell 140 rhinos per annum, it will not pay my running cost. So I will have to sell about double that. Well, do your arithmetic. In 10 years' time, my project will be dead. The same if I take away the anti-poaching expenditure. The poachers will have a field day, and I also believe that in 10 years' time, my project will be dead. I have always believed that it is entirely stupid to shoot a rhino to get its horn. You will typically hunt a rhino of about 8 to 10 years old, and you'll get maximum 8 to 10 kilos of rhino horn. If you keep that bull, he'll live for 40 years, and he will produce you at least 1.5 kilos of horn per year. So I believe the minimum you will get from him in his lifetime is 60 kilos, possibly even up to 70 kilos. So now, why are we killing a rhino for 8 or 10 kilos when he can produce 60 or 70 kilos? A cow will produce about half that in her lifetime, but of course she'll produce you as much as 10 calves in her lifetime. I have already got cows that are approaching 10 calves, and they're not even old yet. If you had an instant recipe and you could reduce demand to zero overnight, I would be the happiest man in the world, because if there was zero demand for rhino horn, then my rhino horn would be worth zero. So immediately I would save 2.5 million a month, which is my anti-poaching cost, because I wouldn't have to protect my rhinos anymore, because nobody would want to kill them, because the horn's worth nothing. So if you could do that, that would be wonderful. And I could go on breeding rhinos ad infinitum. If you reduce demand to zero, you would also find that many more people want to buy your rhinos, which is not the case now. So that would be wonderful. But unfortunately, where has demand reduction worked in the world? Did we not learn from alcohol and the American ban? So I don't believe it will work. So I appeal to the people who are punting demand reduction not to kill my rhinos while they are going for their demand reduction. What I can't understand is that the government is trying to break me. They are doing everything that will break this project and make it a failure, instead of using it provincially and nationally to show the world what a success this is in breeding and protecting rhino. The government could do it so easily. We could spread this recipe and it could save the rhino. From the general manager, FM2D1, that's of course a rhino, new female calf in 100-foot camp. Also from Claudia, Camp 11, KT3, notch 3, new female calf. 2 female calves in a row, we celebrate.